then it's good for people to know that really it was Bill behind the whole thing, and I know he views you as a partner at any point. So
he does. We've been very blessed. We're going to celebrate our 34th wedding anniversary here next month.
Nice, good for you.
Thank you.
All right, so how does that kind of a, you inserting yourself relate to the customers on the lot, to women? You know, when women come onto the lot, do they ask for you?
Oh my goodness, yes. They do, and if they haven't and they walk in and see me across the room, they just light up and grin and come over and introduce themselves. And in fact, I had a lady ask me, is it today? Last night, I was leaving a fundraising event, and she said, oh, you're Debbie, right? On the commercials, we love your commercials. She says, now, if I come in, I want to talk to you. Do you do any of the sales yourself? And I said, well, I do, and it's been a long time since I've done that as my daily routine.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd have to involve somebody who was better at it. But yes, I will do that. I love people and I love helping customers.
Oh, that's nice. So do you have any female sales people?
You know, currently right now we don't, but we have had in the past.
All right, so women out there, if you're looking for a job, that might be a place to go.
That's right.
Yeah.
Equal opportunity employer.
Mm-hmm. Well, what is it like being a spokesperson for something? I mean, you always have to be, you are always a nice person, but you know, you have to be 24/7, man, in public. You got to be a nice person.
Well, like you said, I really try to do that all the time.
Yes.
So, and I think that's another reason that Bill is comfortable plugging me into the marketing campaign this way, because he said, Debbie, there's just something about you. People like you, you help them, people will come out of nowhere and tell me a struggle they're having, you know. I might pray with them or counsel them or encourage them, and I don't understand what it is, because I've had a number of people tell me that I'm very approachable, and I don't know what that could be, but if it works, I'm very glad to be used that way and to be helpful. So.
Well, you know, one of the interesting ways that you stand out is that you always wear a lovely red jacket. So you're actually pretty easy to find, although today you're wearing pink. What's going on?
Well, Bill Robertson Nissan is a flagship sponsor for our local Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event. That's a walk to raise awareness and money for research and to support women who are undergoing the difficulties related with healing from breast cancer. And that event is at it's at Columbia Park, October 17th. Let's see, you don't have to walk, but you can show up in pink and party with everybody, and it will raise awareness. And as a flagship sponsor, we have donated our month of October or September, maybe, well, whatever this current ad campaign is.
Yeah.
We have donated the production cost and the airtime and to promoting this event. So rather than selling Nissans, we are encouraging people to come down and make a difference and help us finish the fight against breast cancer. And you can do that by most easily by going to our website, billrobertsonnissan.com, and clicking on the pink link, because I have a team.
Oh,
Debbie's team.
You want your team to be the winning team,
well,
don't you?
Of course I do. I'm so competitive.
Yeah.
I'm just that way, Christine. You knew that about me.
Yes. Yeah.
And as to inspire you to join Debbie's team, I brought you a little gift.
Did you?
Today.
Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, something that has a lot of feathers on it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's one of those.
It's a fluorescent pink boa. And I'm going to take your picture and put it on my Facebook page right now.
Oh, that's really excellent. Yes.
Now, I'll just let you know that this is all your gig, okay? Because I do not, well, pink shirts are one thing, but
You don't. You wear pink. Come on, you're bold enough,
it's not
John.
gonna
I
match
know
my
you
Oregon-
are.
It's not gonna, yeah, a pink shirt. Something-
Yes.
But that's not gonna match my Oregon State.
How about a tie pin? A pink ribbon tie pin. That would work for
There
me,
you
right?
go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. You can do it.
So,
Oh, that's very, very smart of you. And kind of you. I gotta take it off though. It's a little bit warm
It
right
is.
now.
It's
but
warm in
it's
here.
fun,
but
fun,
what is
fun.
more fun than that? And
Yes.
so my team is called Debbie's Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Well, I'm in that group.
That's right. See? So, we've had a number of people sign up, and already today I've gotten 3 emails letting me know that I've had 3 new people sign up. It's really easy to do. If you do as I suggested and click on that pink link, you can be on my team. You can also, as a member of Debbie's team, you can send out emails, and they have them all pre-made for you that you just click here, send out emails, send out text or Facebook posts to
Mhm.
encourage, you've probably got friends across the country. So many of us have been touched by breast cancer in one way or another. And so it's a great way to get everybody unified. Some people do it around a particular individual that is in
Right.
their family or a friend or in their community. And so you can send that out to people, and it all gets tracked back to you, and you get those donations forwarded to
Yeah.
your fundraising activity. And so we had the kickoff event at our home about a month ago, and we had representatives there from all of the hospitals, from the cancer center, from, oh my goodness, Numerica Credit Union, Indian Eyes, career directors, I believe that's what we do.
A lot of people.
A lot of people, a lot of local employers who are
Yeah.
starting their own teams, and anybody that doesn't have a team from their area of employment, they can make their own team of a group of their friends and family, or you can always join Debbie's team.
Yeah.
And
So
we're in the process of printing up our T-shirts that say Debbie's Girls Just Want to Have Fun. So when that's done, I will bring you one of those back.
okay, so if I'm going to be a Debbie's girl, what do I need to donate? Is it open-ended, or are there suggested donations, or how does that work?
It is entirely open-ended. I've had $25 donations. What we do is for a minimum $25 donation, that includes a Debbie's Girls T-shirt, and they're not completed yet, but Bill and I are covering the cost of that. So still, your entire $25 donation goes directly to making strides against breast cancer and helping with the research and the patient provisions. And in the dealership, Bill generously donated a $3,500 one right off the top, and
Mhm.
we're just hoping to multiply that by 4 or 5 within the community before the event arrives.
You're just very, very busy. We're going to take a break here, but I want to come back and talk with you more about, you moved here from Boise, and you haven't even been here 2 years, have you, Debbie? 2 years?
I'm coming up close to 2 years.
2
yes.
years, and you've already jumped in and really stimulated a lot of very positive activity in the community. So I want to ask you about that. Stay with us. We're back in a moment.
All right, I'll look forward to it.
Yeah, very good. My guest today, Debbie Robertson. She is with Bill and Debbie Robertson Nissan, also very involved in the community. As I was telling folks before, you moved from Boise. I mean, you haven't even been here 2 years. I do remember about the first time that I met you, I don't know where it was, some community gathering, and you had just gotten here, and you were really kind of looking around of, what do I want to be involved in? How can I use what I'm doing to, benefit the community? And I just want to tell you, I know I'm not the only person who feels this way, but when folks that are in a community and have some kind of notoriety that is positive, and then they turn around and use that to the benefit of the community, it's extra special, Debbie, really extra special. So thank you so much for doing that. It's appreciated.
Well, thank you so much, and it's an honor and a privilege to be able to be in that situation. So we love the Tri-Cities.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So you came from Boise. It's very similar to the Tri-Cities. What do you miss about Boise?
Well,
They're not listening.
I miss the dear friends that I developed there.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But the great news is Tri-Cities has just embraced Bill and I and our business and our family. So I have just, right off the bat, I was just so blessed and surprised to have such dear people welcome us and include us and become our friends.
Well, I think that that's actually one of the unique and extremely positive things about the Tri-Cities, and I believe it's because of the Hanford heritage. So a lot of people have moved into this community and moved out. There's been a lot of transitional activity, and so people are very, very accustomed to folks coming in, and you get the benefit of that. I've seen it happen over and over again, and it's really a very positive thing about this community.
It is, and you know, Bill grew up, he and his siblings, his father was in the Navy, and so it's a similar deal. You move all around, you learn quickly to just jump in and get involved and meet new people and welcome new people, and that's just certainly been the case here. It's Tri-Cities is just a uniquely beautiful place, socially, economically, and geographically, so we've just really enjoyed it.
That's good. So you have 3 children?
We do.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the last one is in college now, right?
He is. He's in his sophomore year at WSU in Pullman.
Oh, okay.
And he works at the dealership in the summers. Everybody loves him. They can't wait till he comes back. Customers and employees alike.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
His older brother is just turned 26. He's in Twin Falls, Idaho. He's the district manager for Frito-Lay there, and our daughter is a ZAG and just got her MBA from UW, and has her dream job. She's in the marketing department at Starbucks corporate in Seattle. And,
oh, fun.
And they were married 2 weeks ago. So that was all exciting and fun, and I'm starting to feel like, now I can jump into my next project.
Well, as I mentioned before, you have a lot of, you came here and you started looking for things to get involved in. Did you find them?
We did. You know, it was very interesting in the beginning. We discovered very quickly that you could almost make a full-time job out of attending fundraising benefits in Tri-Cities.
Yes.
And it was hard not to offend people by turning down one invitation because you were already supposed to be in 3 different places that evening. We've never seen anything like it. It is the most generous, giving community we've ever come encounter with. And so we tried to expose ourselves to a wide variety of different events and causes, and tried to prayerfully consider what we really felt was we could make the most amount of impact with returning funds back to the community and supporting the community that way. In fact, we have one of the stated talking points, I guess, of who we are as a business is that we donate a minimum of 10% of our proceeds back into the community. And you know, we're just one small dealership. We saved our pennies for 30-some years to do this, so we can't make the economic impact that some larger companies do across the board. But we do our best to maximize that, and we've chosen to do that in a a few specific areas. One of those, probably the primary one, would be Boys and Girls Club of Benton Franklin counties. We support them however we can financially. This year, what that looked like was we chose to leverage a $5,000 donation that we would have made in the spring into a fundraising breakfast. And we're so incredibly just thankful that so many people came out and supported that event and the Boys and Girls Club that we ended up with over $50,000 in contributions to the local clubs.
Wow, so your investment of $5,000
Yes.
helped to create 50.
Yes.
That's the way to do it, isn't it?
It really
Wow.
is. And they have so many good programs at Boys and Girls Club. There's virtually nothing that they can't do as young people if they're interested. I've been personally involved in the Smart Girls Mentoring Club,
Mm-hmm.
which meets for an hour every Wednesday at the main branch. You know, we've got, the numbers keep expanding. I think we have 11 Boys and Girls Club groups spread out in southeastern Washington at this time. We've got one in Prosser, some in Benton City, Kennewick, Pasco, just kind of spread all over the place. And each one of them will have one of these programs, and that's where young girls are mentored by compassionate women in the community, some of them business women who share their time and their compassion to teach these young girls decision making, strategizing, organizational skills, all kinds of things to help them at that.
So you're right in the trenches too. I mean, you're literally dealing with people who are receiving services. You're not just at the fundraising level.
No, I guess I get too easily distracted. I don't know. I like to jump right in and be where the action is, and I can do a little bit of talking, but more than I want to jump in and get some action going.
Well, that sounds fun though. They're called Smart Girls?
They are, and there's everything. There's a robotics competition, creation competition. There's a great music program. They have put together a performing percussion ensemble that performs all over the Northwest. There's chess clubs. They have great speakers. They got singers, dancers. We have a great program called Youth of the Year, where youths are coached and assisted in verbalizing what the club means to them, and kind of putting together a little resume of their events in their lives and their communities and their schools and their club, and presenting that and having an interview, and there are great scholarships opportunities available with that. So we really feel like that's one place in the community that we can make a big impact. So that's where we're headed with that.
Where you're touching people. All right, well, today at P.F. Chang's, isn't there something going on at 1 o'clock? Are you going to be there? Are you leaving here to go there? Or is this just something that you know about?
Well, I know that the guy that's had me on his books to do my hair for a month is really hoping I'm going to squeeze him in before I get to P.F. Chang's.
Okay.
But yes, today from 4 to 6, P.F. Chang's is kicking off the National Corporate P.F. Chang's event, where they will be sampling their new jicama street tacos, and they'll have some giveaways, some ribbons, some gift baskets, and prizes. And they will be putting the big, enormous pink bow around the neck of the horse out there. And for the entire month of October, every street taco they sell, $1 of it goes
nice.
to the American Cancer Society nationwide. And also, every Facebook post, if you post a picture of yourself with the horse with the ribbon around his neck and post it, another $1 goes to supporting the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event. So
See, you've got so many projects you can't even keep them all straight. But hey, folks, if you want to be one of Debbie's girls, you go to the
Yes.
dealership
yes.
Facebook, not Facebook, but website.
Yes.
And that's where we can sign up.
Yes,
All right.
BillRobertsonNissan.com and the pink link. And Debbie's girls just want to have fun.
All right. Debbie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Well,
I
thank
really
you for having
appreciate
me.
hearing all about you and your projects. All right.
Well.
Stay with us here. We'll be back in just a moment.